Hi, Nick. Thank you very much for joining us with this interview. And I'm very excited to hear your story, to hear everything that you have to say about what your experience so far. So, Nick, please introduce yourself a little bit of what's your background and what do you do now?
Sure. My name is Nick. I'm from New Zealand, right down the bottom of the world. I have a very eclectic background, I guess. Everything from sort of engineering to finance and so on and so forth. I'm very passionate about generating income passively and investing and things like that as well. Obviously, hence why we're sort of here today. So I mean that's basically me in in a very very short
Short
nutshell, I guess.
version.
Nutshell, yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, can you say, how about what was your trading experience so far before Algocrat?
Yeah, so I've always been interested in trading, whether it be foreign exchange or stocks or crypto or anything like that. It interests me. Unfortunately, down here in New Zealand, it is very tough with the time zone. So when all the action's happening, we're generally asleep. So it's sort of been very, I guess the trading experience has been like a roller coaster, really, like up and down, things like that. It's very hard to fit it into your daily lifestyle, especially if you're working a normal job at the same time, and then you're trying to stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's just not really possible. Yeah, so that would be the biggest handicap, I guess, for trading down here in New Zealand.
And you just say in this past few years, was it more successful or not so much
Yeah,
on
no,
on,
not
on
so
your
much.
trading
Ironically,
results?
yeah, I mean, ironically, I've got friends that live in the USA. When I can go over there and visit them for 2 weeks and make 2, 3K, no problem at all. Hanging out with them, they also trade. And then as soon as they come back to New Zealand, it just doesn't. It's just not the same again. Whether it's a mindset thing or whatever it is, it just works in the time zone. It doesn't work for me here. So, yeah, I haven't been able to generate any kind of income that's life changing, quit your job type thing that you see people on the internet doing. But yeah, I guess our system that we've sort of found now has provided a little bit more stability. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for that. So this was your experience so far. And how did you came across Algocrat?
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't, because you had that question for me to just sort of think about before, and I honestly can't remember how I found it. I do a lot of research around investing tools, especially around cryptocurrency and foreign exchange trading and things like that. So I'm pretty sure I probably just found it on Google. Just researching. Yeah, so it was a long time ago too. I think I've been with you guys for over a year now, or almost a year. I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Really? Well, and when you first look at it, did you had any concerns or what was your first reaction when you looked at the service?
Mm. Yeah, there's always concerns. I mean, there's lots of scams out there. I think that's something that people need to be aware of. Is there's always somebody that's ready to take your money and deliver nothing, or even worse than nothing, like take your money and then lose more of your money. So that's always a concern. That's my number one priority. Is it a scam? I think for the Algocrat EA, the benefit that you guys have is just that long-standing track history on my FX book. That third-party verified information or data is so valuable to determining what is it real, is it not real. Yeah, you have to have it. Have to have it,
All right. So this
which you
was
don't have, of course. Yeah,
right. And
yeah.
ultimately, what changed your mind or what made your decision and says, okay, this is a good product or I will invest my money here?
Yeah, it's the thing that I really like about it is I'm pretty sure you're just about the only one, if not the only company that allows you to attach your own brokerage account. That's huge for me now. Handing over money to somebody else to trade that's pretty hard. That one, you have to maintain control over your funds, in my opinion, because if you're handing your money over, there's no guarantee you're going to get it back, right?
Did you had heard or had anything that for somebody that used a service that didn't go so well?
No, I haven't actually even met anyone else that has used it. Yeah, I've just kind of attached my account to it and just let it go. Yeah, so yeah, I know there's not there's a small community on Telegram I'm aware of, but it's sort of discusses who's got a trade open, who doesn't type thing. So there's a small community behind it, but other than that, I haven't really met anyone else that uses it.
Awesome.
Mm.
All right. And right now is, if you'd mind, let's share. Would you mind sharing your results and what would you have so far? And you walk us through how it's been this investment for you this time with us. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
All right. So let me bring it up. Great. Can you walk us through a little bit of your dashboard and what we're looking at?
Yeah, sure. So we can only go back 365 days. Like I sort of said, I'm pretty sure I've been in here. Oh, sorry, September 24. So almost a year. So this is basically my dashboard. Yeah, this is not my first account. This is actually my second account. I did have another account attached and I switched brokers or something I did. So prior to this, I think I had made extra money as well. But yeah, basically what you're looking at is an 87% gain over since September 2024. So I think that's pretty good return, right?
In 1 year, yes.
In less than 1 year. So the drawdown's quite low. I know it can get a little bit frightening. You see some of these sort of dips and stuff here. That's when you just have to trust the process and just let it ride. But other than that, I'm overall profitable, so I can't really be upset with that. Yeah.
All right. So you said this is your second account. Is it a second account with Algocrat?
There was. So I had a different broker. I changed broker. I can't even remember what I did. So it was another account. It only ran for a short period of time, and then I closed that one and moved to this one here. And yeah, so I think I started maybe a month or two earlier than that. So perhaps August, September, October. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I don't have that data up here.
Anything specific about the broker that would you like to share that could help our users to choose a broker?
I'm with Vantage. I don't think that I personally don't have any preference. I know in the chat groups and things like that, people using ICM. For us here down in New Zealand, our regulations are a wee bit different also. So Vantage for us is an Australian brokerage that allows us to trade with them. I know the likes of Pepperstone is Australia as well, but they don't have the license to allow us in, so we can't go there. So yeah, I think Vantage is pretty much the go-to for us. Yeah.
Excellent. Awesome. All right. So looking at, so I can see that you're very happy with your results, and we are too. And would you recommend our service to a friend, to a colleague, or to any of your users?
I definitely recommend it. It is a different type of investment. Obviously, this is not financial advice, but it's a different type of investment, right? So you have to be willing to take the wins and the losses, on a case by case basis or a trade by trade basis. So you just got to have a little bit more nerves of steel, maybe a little less conservative type investment. I mean, myself personally, I've just about recouped all of the funds that I put in. I borrowed some money off myself to, put it in there, and then I've taken the profits and paid myself back, right? So I'm almost, playing with the house's money now. So once I reach that stage, then it's a very fruitful investment,
Awesome. Thank you
and
very
that's in
much
less
for
than
that.
a year too. So yeah.
And ultimately, it says if we're going to say, um, what would be something that we haven't discussed or anything that you would like to say just to wrap it up, or maybe something that you would definitely would say to a user or to any client who is looking right now at Algocrat that
Mm.
could help them decide to move forward, or would be their final thoughts before signing up?
Yeah, sure. I don't really have any negative things to say at all. Like the dashboard and things like that is very good. It's very accurate. Obviously, there's a commission split between ourselves and Algocrat, but I mean that's the cost of doing business, right? And I think that's pretty reasonable. So I don't really have any sort of anything negative to say. I do think if you're going to invest in this, you probably do need to know a little bit about forex trading, or trading in general, just so you're not sort of left on the fence and not really too sure about what's going on. But I mean, the fact that you can attach your account, fund it, and let somebody else do the heavy lifting is pretty good. So yeah, overall profitable, can't complain at that. Good net profit over the period of time. Yeah, I just I really don't have anything negative to say. It's all pretty positive. The team's very friendly, very responsive to emails. Excuse me. So if you do have a question or a problem or not sure of something, someone's very fast to respond as well. Usually, sort of overnight when you guys are awake and we're asleep. So yeah.
Awesome. And just to follow up with that question, from 0 to 10, how much experience do you think a user would have to have of
Yeah.
trading experience to be able to onboard with Algocrat?
Yeah, sorry, I probably should have clarified a little bit more. Not so much trading itself, but like, you just need to open a brokerage account. You need to be able to fund it. You need to know, AML and all those kind of things. I know, in the past I've helped people set up accounts and things like that, and it's been a bit trying with a lot of questions. So yeah, that's probably where it is. As for trading itself, I don't think you need to know anything. You just attach your account and away you sort of go. But yeah, as for funding accounts, setting up accounts and things like that, attaching your account, it is very easy, but I can imagine that people would, have some problems there too when they're not too sure which passwords to use or account numbers to use. Those are things that I have come across in the past. Yeah. So
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. And this was perfect. Well, Nick, again, thank you very much for your time. I really hope you have enjoyed this, and we really enjoyed looking at your results. I wish you the best luck with your trading, and I hope to see you many times over here.
yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Nick. I'll see you later.
Alrighty, have a good day.